This reading is for single Taurus ladies, and you've been given 3 oracle cards. The first one is money. This reading is about your money. The second card is friendship. And the third card is the unicorn. What these cards mean together is that money is going to be an issue for you for the next few weeks. And for some of you, you will rely on your friends. Your female friends around you are going to be very important. And for a few of you, the friend that has always been there for you through some really hard times is going to need some help. And she's going to need your support. She's going to need your love. She's going to need your compassion. So be as good a friend to her as she has been to you. The unicorn is magic. The unicorn is fiercely protective and incredibly beautiful and very difficult to catch. She is also the absolute epitome of magic, and when she appears, it means that there is a serendipitous event, a synchronicity of people, place, time that bring you for some of you, it will just bring the joy of magic into your life. For others, a new friend will be a magical friendship, one that will last for years, one that will be so beneficial to the both of you. And one of these friends will be very helpful in solving your money dilemmas. It can simply be that she has a profound sounding board. It may also be that she has the knowledge you need to deal with these money issues. The 2 cards that start this pyramid reading, they're the cards at the top. They're the overall influence of the reading, is the 9 of coins and the 5 of wands. 9 of coins is financial security. It's having the money you need to live a comfortable lifestyle. But there's an argument over it. This 5 of wands is chaos, confusion, bickering, people being jealous, you being confused about decisions and maybe a possible promotion. The next 2 cards down is the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords on his head. He's going to be a problem. Let's get some clarifiers after we go over this. We have the 4 of Cups and the Knight of Coins. Justice and the 6 of Wands. The Page of Swords. More trouble from that Knight. Over the 10 of Coins. Coins are pentacles. The Empress is here with the Moon. The Magician and Strength card are what you're going to need to get through this. The Hermit and the Knight of Cups. The Lovers and the 2 of Swords. Oh, that's not a fun choice. I hate this guy. The Hierophant and the Hanged Man. Who thought this was the good outcome? Jeez. I just hate him because he's all about rules and regulations and dogma and, well, tradition. And tradition I like, but generally he just wants to boss people around, and the Hangman is a delay. In this position, it's a delay. Okay, let's... This deck? Make up your mind, Laurel. Alrighty. I can already hear that the bickering is over a promotion, an advancement for you. Someone that you work with is going to be jealous Leaning toward a younger man. He's a little brash. He's not going to be very quiet about it. And Laurel says one's going to be very sneaky about it. He doesn't think that you deserve this Six of Cups. This is... he's emotionally upset. He thinks he's put in the time and he deserves it. And you shouldn't be getting it just because you're older or because you're a woman. The Priestess says, you know all the time that you've put in. You know the emotional toll you paid to get where you are. You know the idea that you had in mind when you started this job, when you started life as a single woman. Stick to that memory. You have earned it. It's coming to you. The High Priestess says, use your feminine instinct. Use it, listen to it, acknowledge it, and it will help you get through this. For some of you, answers will come in dreams, but mostly it's your own instincts. You have all the answers. She said, so some of you can actually see the problem coming before the advancement is even offered. For some of you, the difficulty will be home and family and being able to balance the two. For some of you, you're going to take on more responsibility and the need to balance your emotional... What? Hold on. The need to balance your emotional stability and this financial advancement. Okay. We got the Queen of, what did I say she was? Wands. Who's the Queen of Wands? I'd like to know, Laurel. Got it. Okay, guess we're not using this deck anymore unless I want to crawl under the desk. Do I not need those cards? I'll be right back. Jesus, could they have fallen any farther away? And it was a lot of them. So. Okay. I am getting up. I am coming back. All right. I'm back. That was an adventure. There were like 10 cards down there. All you had to say, Laura, was don't use that deck anymore. I'm going to change decks. And we're going to get some clarifiers for this Queen of Wands. Okay, the Queen of Wands is coming up with the fish. And that means plenty, it means enough to eat, it means a bounty. This is what's coming up with the Knight. This is not a nice card. For some of you, he is an assistant, and he will cut your throat to get ahead. Laura, what does that tree mean? Oh, it's about your growth. When the message of your growth in the company comes through, enabling you to put deeper roots down for this job, become more established, become part of the company. I'm hearing that for One of you, it's partnerships that's offered. Watch that little viper. Woo, he is pissy. And will backstab you in a heartbeat. What do the pixies have to say? Your home? What does the house have to do? For some of you, he's been a loyal friend and he's actually been to your home. Watch him. Okay. We have 4 of Cups and the Knight of Coins. I'm going to take this Knight as the advancement offered to you. And if you don't work in a big company, it can be a business opportunity. I went with company because for most of you it is that you're working in a company, but for some of you it's your own business and there's a new avenue of income coming to you. If you don't catch this little viper in time, this Knight of Swords, and he costs you money, don't worry, the opportunity is coming back around again, or another one very much like it. For some of you, there'll be, when you realize who he is, you will have to let him go and part company with him. And then you're, what the fuck do I do now? That one was a vital part of how I function, how I work. Now I've got to find somebody. Now I've got to train somebody. Yeah, you do. But don't worry about it. There's someone around you that will fit that role for you, and that will help you. He's replaceable, trust me. Do we want any more cards on him, Laurel? It says Pixie card. The child. What the hell does that have to do with this? Now you've opened another can of worms, Laurel. She just likes to make these readings long. I said, you know, the longer they are, the harder they are for me to upload. It doesn't matter. The child, the writer, and the key. Okay. Oh. Well, not oh. The writer is that knight again. And that's not fun. That's a crossroads. That's a cross to bear. That's bullshit you're going to have to deal with. Somehow, he wants to bring a child into it. Whether he says, I have a child to support, I should be getting this, or you won't be able to do traveling because you have a kid. Okay, not that card. Very well. Still don't know what the key is, Laurel. Anytime. You'll work it out. The storks are here. It's a new beginning. It's a new start. Some of you may actually find out you're pregnant when this happens. You have the key. The key will unlock all the problems that are going to face you. Oh, and somebody wants to talk to me, but they're not going to get to. All right, we are going to move along here to the Six of Wands. All right, everybody wants to talk to me. Justice and the Six of Wands. He may try to sabotage you, but the justice will win out in the end, and you will get the acknowledgement and the promotion or the contract, whatever it is you're trying to get your hands on that's he's blocking. It's there. It's yours. He just doesn't stop. He will gossip, he will tell lies, he will spy on you, and he will try to get between you and the 10 of coins, which is financial success, which is getting that contract, getting that job, that money promised, the promotion, whatever it is. He's going to start running his mouth. Yeah. Because he really wants that money, but he's not going to win. And he's not going to go away either. He's a bitter little son of a bitch. She says there's too many signs involved to give a sign, but he's a kiss ass when he wants something, and he is a spoiled child when he doesn't get what he wants. And what he wants is, he wants to be the important one. He wants the one with the promotion. He wants more of the money that you're going to get from this new contract if it's somebody that works for you. For at least one or two of you, he's actually a partner, but he's, Laurel says he's a lazy motherfucker and doesn't pull his weight. You will have to get rid of him. The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. Be careful when you wield it. It is double-edged, and one can cut one's own head off when one has to use it. Don't get arrogant. You got that 5 of Cups again. For some of you, you will find out sooner than later. And that disappointment comes up all over again. Don't worry about it. There is someone to replace him. There are other people around you who can fill the role. You will find the person to do his job and do it well, and probably not be a viper about it. We have the Empress, which is a new enterprise, a new business, and Moon. She's also motherhood. This deck has 4 extra cards in it. It has the 4 maidens in waiting that no other deck has. As the knight waits on the king, these maidens wait on the queen. I truly love this deck. I just adore it, and I am so happy that someone has finally put the maidens in. She is here. She is on her head. She too is swords, and she comes with justice. For some of you, the person who gives you trouble is a woman. Hermit. Where is it? Hermit keeps coming up here. I want you to think about this promotion and decide if it's what you need, if it's what you want, if it will bring you joy. Yes, it will bring you more money, but it might not be worth the aggravation right now. Another one will come along. And for others of you, you really need to take stock in the people that you work with, whether it's your own company, whether it's someone else's company. You need to really, you haven't in a long time taken a good hard look at them and what they bring to the table, how much you count on them. If you do count on them and they make your job easier, take the time to acknowledge them. What I'm getting for some of these women, these maidens in sword, is that they feel undervalued by you. They do so much, they contribute so much, and you're not acknowledging that. You're not thanking them enough. You don't have to kiss their ass, but thank you, I could not do this without you, or you really make my life easier, goes a long, long way with someone who's still working their way up the ladder. So you can avoid the problem, and if you are moving up, try to take her with you if you can. Even if you have to argue for her, try to take her with you if you can. And down the bottom, the outcome we have the Magician and Strength. Okay. True strength is in gentleness. She does not harm the lion. She tames him with her kindness. Some people mistake gentleness for weakness. It's not. But this is about your inner strength. Go inside, find it, figure out what's worth fighting for, pick your battles, and gentle them into submission. The interesting thing is, in this deck, the unicorn is behind her. She has the magic that came up in your cards. You can do this. The Magician says that you have all the tools you could possibly need to bring this off. He has the cups, he has the wands, he has the sword, and he has the pentacles. Everything you need to solve the riddles, to deal with the emotions, to deal with the crankiness, to toss somebody out on their ass if they have to go. You have the strength to do it. And sometimes the strength is, I'm sorry, but this is not working, and you would be better off somewhere else. And the Hermit comes up again down here, so keep checking yourself. There's a line from Tu Wong Fu. Check yourself, Loretta, before you wreck yourself. Keep listening to your inner voices, keep listening to your intuition, and keep your moral compass true north. Don't sacrifice anyone for this. Don't try to fudge the numbers, is what Laurel says. I don't think she actually means numbers. Stay true to yourself. Stay honorable. And the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, the Hermit, the Bridge, and the Sun. This man is young, again, maybe a new apprentice. Those of you who do not have that rude one, this knight is coming towards you and offering help and assistance, offering to be the bridge through that mess. For many of you, he is Cancerian, but he can also be a Pisces or a Scorpio or have a lot of water in his chart. He's the one to go with. This brings you the Sun. He will help bring you to success. We have the Lovers and the Two of Swords. This is not going to be an easy transition. Uranus is in the sign of Taurus, and it will create a tremendous amount of chaos and change. Make the changes necessary in your life. If you see something starting to change, get ahead of it, because it's going to change anyway. And some things get cut out in change. That Two of Swords is a decision that you have to make. It's the rock and a hard place decision. It's having to cut something off. Neither one is happy to you, but you have to decide. And you have to make a mature and responsible decision about it. One more card. I hate that card too. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. The Lovers in this case is not the Lovers. Though, well, for one of you, your partner may be your lover. Business partner, that is. This is about having to cut one loose. The Lovers can also be making mature and responsible decisions. Don't let emotions rule your heart when you do it, because this card comes, 2 cards on top of it are the Rats and the Snake. The Snake deliberately sees a weakness in you and will lie in wait and try to sabotage you. The Rat just nibbles away a little bit at a time. It leaves shit and piss behind it and destroys what's in your home. Your home. I think for some of you have a business run out of your home. And that's why he shows up in your home. The Snake is male. If you had to pick the 3 nastiest cards in this deck, they just came up for this guy. The Snake, the Rats, and the Fox. Okie dokie. What is the Hierophant doing here? Bossing us around, telling us about rules and regulations. Oh. Hierophant, what are you saying to us? Oh, change. Thank you. We didn't know there was change coming. Really? Be careful about your changes. Some of you will get a sudden influx of money. Be careful how you spend it. Be careful who you give access to it. Hold on to it. Don't jump into anything. Definitely wait until Mercury goes direct. See the changes coming. For those of you who have your own business, see the changes coming, see the changes. Start putting things in place, start lining things up to make those changes. Like if you need a bigger space, you need to move out of your home and put a business in a regular place. Line things up. Do not act upon them. Don't sign any leases until after Mercury goes direct. That's what that Hangman is. Hold off. Some new things may come to light. Another man. Jesus. Let me get to the bottom of these guys in a minute. Okay, which one is which, Laurel? Okay. The end is very convoluted. It's like one of those movies where it's got 3 different endings. Yeah. For some of you, the money comes in and you just need to wait till Mercury goes direct and make your decisions then, because a few things may move around. don't finalize anything. Don't agree to. Let them know that you are considering it, and just tell them, not signing anything till Mercury goes direct, and that's the end of it. And they'll say, oh, but it might be gone. And they'll say, well, then if it's gone, it wasn't supposed to be for me. And that's what you need to do with it. Make sure you have a backup place in mind. For some of you, the man in your life, the main man in your life, a man that you trust, and this is for single, non-attached, not, you don't have a mate, a committed mate. The main man in your life, as this is family, and he's showing up as a thief. He's showing up as distant horizons and a thief. And that is pretty fucking confusing. And this is unexpected money. Money's coming in. Be careful how you use it. People will try to take it away from you. For some of you, there is a gift of money from an older man. Specifically for mature women, there is a man, and maybe it's an inheritance, maybe it's a gift. We did get that 6 up here, didn't we? Oh, that was the other reading. Sorry, Taurus man. I really hate to leave an end. I hate to leave a cliffhanger in a reading. That's only what I do in my books. Laurel says there are too many scenarios for too many of you because there is so much in flux. Mind your P's and Q's. Be aware that change must happen. Start getting things in gear to make those changes. For some of you, abrupt changes have already happened. Treasure your friendships. There are some very supportive friends around you who have been there for you and now need you. In being there for them, a serendipitous event will take place that will help you be successful. You will wade through all of this and there will be money. But remember, there is jealousy and there are those who would take it from you if they could. And if you're a Taurus like my daughter with a grand earth trine, stuff just comes to you. Just be careful somebody else doesn't end up with it. Okay? This reading is all about your occupation. Okay? I keep looking for a little clarity. And there's a message of concern. Messages. Pay attention to business. Maybe next big reading. When? She said, don't be looking for this card until September. A relationship that would bring you a courtship, a marriage. Don't be looking for that until the fall. Okay? I hope this helps. I really hate to leave a cliffhanger like that, but there's a lot for you to think about and a lot for you to pay attention, and just remember, change. It will happen no matter what you do. It's energy, it's there. It doesn't have to be bad change. I know, Taurus, you do not like to change. I'm on the other side of the zodiac from you. I would be Scorpio. And I fucking hate change. Don't fix what isn't broken. Uranus doesn't feel that way. Uranus is also the god of chaos. So, use his changing energy to make your life better, to protect the people in your life, and use your feminine instincts and your friends to ferret out who will try to hurt you, who is jealous, who will try to break this for you.